Welcome back. We are back with another episode of the Rebuilding My Life series. I want to say this is either episode 3 or episode 4. It is March 1st, and I figured what better time to start the month off than recording some content today. I am currently getting ready to go to church. Well, I am ready. I'm about to leave in a minute. I'm going to a new church today. I'm going to a church called Light of Joy. I've been trying to get back to going to church in person. I have been watching church online since I moved back to Georgia, just watching my church back in Charlotte. I figured with it being the first of the month, we want to bring in some good energy. So this might be a good idea for me just to go check out a new church. I'll let y'all see the full fit. I don't have a lot of my clothes from North Carolina. I either threw them all away. Like, I don't have a lot of my shoes. I'm just all over the place when it comes to clothes. I don't think the camera is big enough to get the whole fit, but basically I just got on a quick button up, some slacks, some dress shoes. I feel like y'all usually only see me in gym attire, so I just wanted to come show y'all, like, I do have regular clothes that I do wear from time to time. It's not too often, I'm not gonna lie, but we do have a little something. If this is the first time you guys have tuned in, welcome. Just so you know a little bit about me real quick before I close this out, my name is Alex Moore. I am currently 32 years old. Recently moved back to Georgia from living in Charlotte, North Carolina for the past few years. Was a homeowner, decided to put my home up for rent, come back out here and just try to rebuild my life. Get my life back on track the way I kind of wanted to see fit. I appreciate y'all joining me on the rebuilding journey. I will come tap in with y'all when I get back from church. Peace.
God knew exactly what he was going to bring you out of and bring you through. He knew every struggle you were going to have to confront and that you're going to have to overcome. And he knew the weakness. But the day you acknowledge him as Lord of all lords and King of all kings, when you acknowledge him as being omnipotent, having all power, when you acknowledge him, things begin to change.
What's good, y'all? I just got back to the crib from church not too long ago. Just had me some food, took my pre-workout. I am about to go to the gym in a minute. Today we have back and shoulders. I'm gonna take y'all with me. I am on a little bit of a time crunch. It is 3:22. Back and shoulder days usually take kind of long. It's usually like a 2-hour workout or so. I am gonna try to take y'all with me. Church was good. This sermon, he kind of just talked about how God is not transactional, and a lot of times people repeat certain patterns when they're going to church. Maybe they'll go to church when something happens in their life, like they hit a rough patch, then they'll start coming to church, like praying to God or doing whatever. But then once life gets good again, they kind of just throw God to the side again until life goes bad, and then they come back to the church or come back to God, whatever the case may be. God is not transactional. He did a good job of saying you need to have a relationship with God, not just some type of transaction, meaning you need to be able to go to God when, yes, times are bad, but also when times are good as well and everything is just fine. That was a good sermon for me. I don't know if I'm going to be going to the church again. It was good, but I don't know about y'all. I'm not trying to be in church for like 2.5 hours. Like, that's not really my thing. I'm about to push to the gym. I will see y'all in a minute. Peace.
Truth is hard for me. Like the second time I got cut from the junior varsity, fighting back tears. I promise to switch gears and said to myself, whatever you do, you won't do it partially. From this day forward, I move with a new ferocity. Ferrari coupe velocity, a fail-proof philosophy. Success is in the effort, so you tried as hard as I'm at peace, knowing God ain't dealing in this group of cars for me. Some people say that I'm running third, they threw the bronze at me. Behind Drake and Dot, yeah, them is the superstars to me. Maybe deep down, I'm afraid of my luminosity. So when you see me on red carpets, I'm moving awkwardly, posing all nervous, afraid of the judgment. And the thought of showing too much of my day is repugnant. I be keeping my kids away from the gaze of the public, cause these days it feel like hate is their favorite subject. Attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK, aimed at your brain, violating, I bust it. I don't play when it come to family, that's one thing I refuse. Pimping their kids out for views, and just to be in the news can never be me. I'm pissing a celebrity tea. God with me on this record, this is heaven's
What's good, family? I have not had a chance to tap in with y'all since the gym. Ironically, it's actually 11:32 p.m. I'm really not supposed to be up right now, but I just have a lot on my mind and have not been able to sleep. I figured this might be a good time for me just to fill you guys in on how I've been doing mentally, since right now I don't want to say going through like a mental breakdown or an episode, but I definitely have not been my best self mentally for some time now. A lot of it has to deal with dealing with isolation. I've just hit a real roadblock where I'm battling loneliness like really, really bad. And it's ironic because I've made so many videos on this channel about being an introvert, spending time alone, living in isolation. And if I'm being honest with y'all, this is the first time I've ever actually felt alone. In those times where I was making those videos, I always had some type of support system, some type of social interaction, whether that was the person I was dating at the time or being able to have more friends to talk to, whatever the case may be. It was like, yeah, I was alone technically, but I always had like a support system with me. And these days I don't have that. It's really driving me crazy. I do have a second channel. Some of you may or may not know I have been posting on that channel pretty frequently as of late. That's kind of a channel where I can get my thoughts out without having to make real actual videos. Like, it's just clips. It'll be a clip of me just in the car venting, or in the room venting, or talking about what I learned in a book and how I want to apply it. Like, it's just a little bit different from the regular vlogs, and I could kind of be a little bit more raw and just share how I really feel, versus on these vlogs I kind of water it down a little bit. I don't let y'all really see behind the scenes of what's going on, but I will just let y'all know I have had a lot of crash outs already in 2026. It's definitely been a roller coaster. My brain hurts majority of the days just because I'm overthinking just everything. I've always to an extent struggled with my lack of confidence, but never really to this extent. I've always had a few insecure issues, but never to this extent. I've always kind of wanted validation in some type of way, but never to this extent. And I think it's just because I've been alone. I've been by myself for so long now. And when I say long, I mean almost a year. I turned 32 in July. I would say from July 2025 to March 1st, 2026, I've probably socialized with people in person 3 times. The rest of the time I've been by myself. So my socializing skills with people isn't good either. It's just weird seeing me become a shell of myself from who I once was. I actually went back and I looked at the old vlogs from a couple of years ago, and I just loved how I edited those videos. I loved the type of message that I put out in those videos, just a lot more positive and uplifting. I want to get back to that type of content. It's just a little bit hard for me right now since I'm not in the best mental space, but I'm really trying to do a better job of, well, I can't say I'm trying because it's the first video, but I really want to do a better job of just portraying more positivity as opposed to a lot of the videos where I'm sad more times than not. It's a journey. It's a process. I'm well aware of that. I just have to do a better job of actually catching my episodes in real time when they happen instead of having a full-on crash out session. If y'all knew how I was behind closed doors, it's crazy, bro. But that's gonna do it for the day. I'll see how much I can vlog throughout the week. I'm gonna tap in with y'all later. What's good, family? It is Thursday, March 5th. I have not tapped in with y'all since Sunday. Y'all was about to get another incomplete vlog. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to my boy Dylan. I was showing him some of the clips that I had on our call today, and he was like, bro, you gotta finish this vlog. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this vlog. Y'all have no idea, but I actually record a lot of content. Just majority of the time it's incomplete videos, so they end up just never going up on the channel. And with how I was feeling, this 100% was gonna be another video just like that. But a few reasons why I really don't be recording like that, just so y'all kind of get a better understanding for why there's a lack of videos. Number one, I live an extremely boring life. It's not much for me to vlog. I live in the middle of nowhere. Not really much going on besides me going to my 9 to 5, going to the gym, and then I'll do like side work, like working on cybersecurity or just other stuff. Number two, I suffer from depression. I get depressed very often. I have a lot of mental issues. No, mental issues is crazy. Let me not go ahead and say that. My nervous system, I'll just be honest, terrible at this moment. I crash out a lot throughout the day just on random things. I don't get much sleep. I only get usually like 3 hours of sleep, 3-4 hours of sleep on a regular basis. So from a mental standpoint, I'm not really always there, which makes it hard for me to come on the camera because I don't be wanting to sit up here and fake and act like things are good when they're not. I might include some clips from my other channel that I have where I actually do just drop raw videos of me in the moment going through whatever emotions or whatever feelings I am feeling. I will document that and drop them on that channel. I like to post on that channel as opposed to this channel just because it's kind of like a virtual diary, you could say. Definitely this week my mental has not been the best. I'm gonna just keep it a stack and be real with y'all. There's a lot of things I even want to tell y'all. I don't know if I will. Long story short, I just been kind of in a funk, a little bit upset. It's kind of just frustrating when you think I ain't even gonna get into it, man. It's not worth it. I am getting ready to go to the gym in a minute. I did just finish working a 12-hour shift at work. I worked 12-hour shifts today, Friday, and Monday, so I'm excited that I am getting some extra bread with that, but we still cannot miss out on the gym nonetheless. If y'all could see, I got my boy Dami on the screen right now. I was watching a quick video of him and Chris next door, kind of just documenting their minds and what they plan to achieve this year. It's people like that I really look up to. I look up to Dami a lot. I look up to my brother Cry, who is also my mentor. I look up to Phil Kofer. I look up to Avery B, and just seeing them accomplish their dreams and just go after life and just don't settle really inspires me, because I'm somebody who, especially right now, confidence is not the highest in the world. So it kind of inspires me when I can look at these people, these men who just have the same dreams and ideas just like me. The only difference is that, for one, a lot of times they have that confidence and belief that they can get whatever it is that they want. Like, they're delusional. They're just strong enough to go through failure, get through the L's in order to get the W that they want at the end of the day. And that's still something that I'm personally trying to work through. I definitely have a problem with perfectionism, just wanting everything to be perfect. And if it can't be perfect, I tend to not really take action because of that. But I end up falling into a deeper depression because I'm not taking action on the things that I want, but I'm not taking action on the things because I don't want to go through the failure process. I don't know if that makes sense or if y'all can relate to that, but it's definitely the story of my life and why I keep living the life that I live, just in loop over and over again, and still have not became the man that I wish to become, and why I have not been satisfied with how this year has went so far for me. I can go on and on. I don't want this clip to be too long. I do gotta hurry up and go to the gym because they do close in a few hours. We're gonna have a good leg day. I'm about to hit this pre-workout and then push to the gym. I'll tap in with y'all later. Peace.
One of them ones. Western Road flows, I did it for my granny. Back when we couldn't buy pizza cause we were down to pennies. Feel like we go back a century, run to the store for centuries. And bring it back to your brother, man, we had to respect it. He was wavy doing mixtapes out of your basement. He let it hit on occasion for entertainment. Didn't even leave us at the house and go out on a mission. We probably would've got in less trouble just going with him. Feel like I never say much, but man, that's a lot to know. Feel like the difference between us really starting to show. I'm looking at they first week numbers like, what are those? I mean, you boys not even coming close. I gave like you a reason for celebration. You number one and I'm Eddie Murphy, we trading places. Look in the mirror.
I am currently working on cybersecurity. Let me show y'all. I am trying to get this course finished because I have been slacking for a minute, but some of this stuff be like Chinese to me. I'm not gonna lie. This whole module I'm working on right now, I'm probably gonna have to go through it 2 or 3 more times to actually understand what it is I'm doing. Like, they got us learning Python right now. I'm trying my best to follow along, and my head is just hurting just trying to follow what bro is saying. It's 9:30 right now. I've been working on this probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I promised my mentor that I would have this done within 2 weeks. In a perfect world, I'll have this done this weekend. Well, in a perfect world, I was supposed to have this done a long time ago. In the current moment, if I can, I would like to just finish this weekend. So right now, I'm just trying to fight through just the urge to just turn this off. But I gotta stop being a dweeb. Nothing changes in life if you don't change anything. I've learned a lot about myself in 2026, and the lack of action I've taken has really just frustrated me. I want to do better, because oftentimes I'll be going back and forth. I'll be like, do I want to do YouTube? Do I want to do cybersecurity? Is it another field I'm supposed to get into? But the lack of me taking action on it is actually stalling the growth in my life. I've been watching YouTube videos all day just about how to be a better leader just how to lead by example, how to work on my emotional intelligence, also with some of the own personal things that I'm going through right now. I have to do a better job of controlling my emotions, especially when my nervous system gets spiked. It's a lot of things that I'm learning about myself, a lot of mistakes that I've been making that I know I have to fix in order to become the man that I need to be. And just going to the gym isn't good enough. Like, yeah, I'm consistent with going to the gym every single day, but besides that, what am I really doing to become a better man? Like, that's just one aspect of my life. What am I doing from a career standpoint? I know I'm not fulfilled with what I do right now, so what is it that I need to do? But I gotta figure that out, and I gotta take action. But if you guys have made it this far in the vlog, please be sure to leave a like, go ahead and comment and subscribe. Comment I made it this far if you've made it this far in the vlog. I want to see how many of y'all actually do that. So I'm gonna get back to work and I'll tap in with y'all later. Peace. What's good, y'all? Hope y'all can hear me okay. It is the next day. It is Saturday, March 7th. Just wanted to talk to y'all real quick before I wrap up for the night. I did work on some cybersecurity today. Bad news, I did not pass my test. Oh man, but it's not the end of the world. I just have to wait 24 hours before I could take it again. But I have to go ahead and pass these tests in order to move on to the next module. So I'm a little bit frustrated about that, but Python is hard, bro. Like, I'm learning about Python, and some of this stuff is just Chinese to me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here trying to understand and comprehend different variables and flows, and then there's integers, and then there's strings, and then some things need quotation marks, some things don't, and then there's print. Like, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that I'm learning that's just kind of foreign to me. So I'm trying to pick it up, but it is what it is. Obviously, I'm a little upset about that, but like I said, I could just take it tomorrow, so it's really not the end of the world. On the bright side, some good news. During my workout today, one of the guys at the gym came up to me and was like, yo, I see you've been working, like, you getting bigger and bigger. And that meant a lot, because that means I'm getting a little bit more noticed in the gym. I just started going to this gym in January. I've been really consistent. I don't think I've missed, oh, I almost dropped my phone. I don't think I've missed a single workout this year. The gym is kind of honestly like my safe place right now, just with everything I'm going through. It just feels good to know that I'm actually being noticed and people are seeing my progress. So that was fire. Second piece is, I think I'm hitting 90 days on semen retention. I think today might officially be day 90. I've been debating, but I think I will make a semen retention video, just since it has been a few years since I've really talked about that. So I'm not really a semen retention YouTuber, so I don't really like talk about it on a consistent basis, especially since it's something that I don't practice year round. But I guess I will go ahead and make a video on it just to educate you guys. So I am at least excited about that. Now let's get into the negatives, which isn't really negatives, just something that's kind of had me in a chokehold for the past week or two. I kind of fumbled with this shorty I was talking to. I was being a dweeb, I'm not gonna lie, and just pushing the issue with certain things that I shouldn't have been pushing the issue with. I'm not gonna go into too much because shorty might still be watching my videos, but I low-key fumbled kind of bad. And it sucks because this is somebody who already knows me in real life, but they haven't, this was their first time really seeing me just in a long time. And unfortunately, with me not being in the best headspace, very obvious to see my confidence is not the confidence that I once had. The vibe, the energy, just, I'm not really myself, and it definitely shows when I interact with people. And because of that, I fumbled. You know, will she come back? I don't know. I'm just like, dang, bro, like, we gotta get you out of it. Because I used to be him, y'all. Like, I really used to be one of them ones, and right now I'm not moving like I'm one of them ones. I'm gonna keep it a stack. So I might just have to, you know, hold that L, just keep it pushing. Now I know next time, even though I'm really not dating like that at all, maybe I need to start, because, you know, the way this interaction went, I'm like, geez, like, I'm struggling, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Dang, I really was a dweeb though, man. Like, that's really bothering me, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I gotta get back right. What's good, y'all? That is gonna wrap it up for the vlog. It is about a week or two later from the time I recorded all those other clips. It is March 16th. Took some time away from vlogging just because I really wanted to finish my cybersecurity course. That was just taking me forever to finish. I want to let y'all know I did finish the course. I'm gonna show y'all right here. I got my certificate. Y'all can't really see it, but I did get my certificate for that out the way, so I am about to start preparing for My next certificate, which is the CompTIA Security Plus exam, I'm giving myself 6 weeks to get that exam done. I gotta lock in. This Google course is really just the introduction, and so I know that this next exam is gonna be way harder. I'm really gonna have to put a lot more into studying and just understand the material than I did with this Google course, but I told myself I was gonna get that done. Second piece of good news, I do have a tenant for the crib. Thank the Lord. I've been stressing over that for a minute now, but we do have a tenant. I should be getting everything finalized as far as when they're going to be moving into the crib, but it's going to be great just to have some passive income coming in from that, and we could finally start the plan that I have to get everything back on track the way I want it to be. Slow progress is better than no progress. Definitely been tough for me to record a lot these days, just because if I'm being honest with y'all, I just don't really have a lot of energy. Vibes are down, dealing with depression, just not really feeling like the same person I once was, so it can be hard for me to come on camera, but I do still want to figure out how I can find a way to get back to you guys and put out some good content. Typically I would have just thrown this vlog away, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out just since it's been a long time since we got any type of content up. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on today's video. I'll see you guys soon. It's Alex. I'm out. Peace.